fall, the leaves are browning, it's about to get really cold, and a successful semester. The first Hey everyone, my name is Busala and welcome back to the Travelers Lounge, where your journey is a story to share. This channel is dedicated towards exploring different cultures, empowering individuals as we navigate life abroad. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already to continue to receive amazing content. Now let's get into the video. Everyone, welcome. Today's video is going to be titled Start Your Semester Right. That's right, this video is probably coming to you at the start of fall semester. It's fall, the leaves are browning, it's about to get really cold, and I don't like the cold. But anyways, it's the start of a new semester. Whether you are entering college for the first time or you're going into a new year in college, about to graduate, sophomore year, junior year, this video is for you to make sure that you start your semester right and you are thoroughly equipped to have a successful semester. 2 S's, successful semester. The first thing I want to say in order to start your semester right is that you need to plan for it. You need to plan for your semester to start right. And in order to plan for your semester to start right, you need to be very organized. So I would recommend, whether you are more of a digital planner or a written planner, have a planner. Whether that's going to be digital, you can use resources like Google Calendar, you can use like your iPhone notes, a notebook app, or a virtual calendar app, or you just buy a physical copy of a planner from the store, a physical copy of a calendar. Just have something that you can plan and input things. Now what you're going to do with that calendar is that you're going to input all the dates that your assignments are due. So obviously you would have your syllabus downloaded from the different courses that you're going to take. So have all the dates for your assignments, your major assignments such as essays, such as projects, test dates, final exams, and put all of those into your calendar. And the reason to do that is so that you can always be reminded that, oh, okay, in 2 weeks I have an upcoming test. In 2 weeks I have an upcoming project that I need to submit. Now for me, I prefer the digital calendar, so I use Google Calendar. Shout out to Google. I use Google Calendar, and what I do is that I input all of my test dates and assignments into my Google Calendar, and I then select notifications. So I select for the alert to send me a notification 2 weeks prior, 2 days prior, before it's due, so that 2 weeks prior I'm reminded that, oh, I have a test. I'm reminded that, oh, I have a project, so that way I can start working towards it. And this helps for last minute procrastinators like me where you're not scrambling, or in quotes, I don't know what the word is. What's the word? You're not pulling an all-nighter trying to figure out how to study for a test. You're already well equipped because you know the test is about to come. Now, pro tip for procrastinators: if you have an essay due, now I know for me, I like to just bulk write and do the essay all at once. If you are a procrastinator, I would recommend you put the due date for your essay a day or 2 days before it's actually due. So let's say you would have an essay mid-semester that's due on the 15th of September. So instead of you actually putting on the calendar, whether that's a digital calendar or a physical copy calendar, instead of you putting that it's 15th September that the essay is due, you're going to put 13th September. So that way you are getting the notification, the reminder that, oh, you have an essay due before the 13th of September. So you are not doing it last minute, trying to scramble to do it at 11:59. And it helps because you are also doing this at the beginning of the semester. Your brain would have probably forgotten that, oh, like you psyched yourself into putting in that your essay was due on the 13th instead of actually the 15th. And that would really, really help for my procrastinators out there like me. So yeah, that's a huge helpful tip. if you are struggling with procrastinating and everything, things like this will keep you very organized and keep you on top of the game. You would never feel like you're falling behind in a semester because you have a system in place. That's the key word: systems help towards productivity. You have a system in place that helps and guides you towards a successful semester. Another tip I would have is for you to look good. Dress up nicely for class. Dress up nicely the first week of class. Let's start small. The first week of class, determine to dress up for class. Dress up nicely for class for the first week of class. The reason why I say this is how you show up and how you get ready for something will determine how you produce, like your productivity in that area. So if you are putting in the work to, not just grab a sweatshirt and go to class, but to actually put on a nice outfit, put on nice shoes, get your hair done, get your face done, all of that stuff. I'm not saying put on makeup and all, it's up to you. All those things, you would actually be motivated to do your best in class, to do your best during that project, to do your best at the library. I've seen it work for me tremendously, and I think it might even be a psychological thing, but showing up your best will also help you produce your very best. So I would say start small, do it for the first week of class, and before you know it, you will enjoy it and you will do it throughout the entire semester. It also puts out a good impression for other students to notice you and other professors to be like, oh, this is the one girl who is always dressing up nicely, like you stand out in class. Which brings up to my next point. Don't be afraid to talk to your professors, to go to office hours, to have study group meetings. Seek out as much help as you need, whether that's, like I said, going to professors for office hours. Professors love office hours. I know it might be so scary to want to go talk to the professor to explain something that they already explained like 20 times in class, but they love to engage with students during office hours. That's also a way for you to build a connection with your professor outside of the classroom that could help you even later for things like recommendation letters, things like the professor recommending a opportunity to you just because you showed up and built that relationship with your professor outside of the classroom. So don't be afraid to go to office hours. Don't be afraid to connect with other students, do a study group for one another at the library, or just meet up somewhere. That's even a better way to make friends. Whether you guys actually end up studying or not, you've made a friend or two just by hanging out with other people. The next thing I would want to say is that you need to know your priorities. Know your priorities, and you wouldn't know your priority if you don't have a goal for the semester. So I would recommend the first day of class, usually when it's very chill and everything, or even before classes start, say to yourself, okay, what is my goal this semester? Is my goal to get A's in this and this courses? Is my goal to get experience? Is my goal to get this? Is my goal to get that? Identify your goals for the semester and know your priorities. Align your priorities based on your goals for the semester. So what that looks like is, if your goal for the semester is to get a 4.0 GPA, then that means that you would basically align your priorities with things that are academically related. You would not have as much time to, let's say, be involved in as many clubs and organizations because you're trying to work so hard to get all A's so that you have a perfect 4.0. Or if your priority is, I want to be a part of a organization and I want to set up a leadership and I want to get into a leadership position in an organization, well, that looks like you actually making the initiative to join a club or organization and be as involved as possible, go on the service opportunities and work your way up towards building that leadership position. But regardless of if your goal is academic or leadership or extracurricular activities, be well-rounded. Make it a point to attend 1 or 2 events on campus, because you truly never get your college life again. Like, after college life, it's wild in these streets. Let me just tell you, it's wild in these streets. So just make it a point to attend 1 or 2 events, get to know people, just bask in what it means to be on campus and enjoy college life on campus. Wishing you all the best for a successful semester this year. Comment down below what you're looking forward to in this semester. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your questions, your concerns, everything like that. Like I said, don't forget to give this video a like, continue to subscribe, continue to receive amazing content, turn on the notification bell if you haven't already done so, and see you in the next video. Bye.